Kanye and Consequence is making a decision to drop the shit at 8? No, nigga, they're gonna make a bag off this shit. That's a fact. That's why when even live, I can see it. I know they're gonna make a bag off it. I'm like, all right, fuck it. All right, cool. Let me just get in part of the conversation. But that's just what it is. Like, we don't have to deny it. You know what I mean? Again, some of y'all are looking for like some secret whatever, like Universal Music Group, they signed Kanye West and they signed Drake. They don't care what happens. They're going to make money off both of them. They want both of them to drop music every week and beef every week. And by the way, it's the best beef because nobody's going to get killed. Drop a song, you drop a song, you drop a song, you drop a song. You know what motherfucking Universal is going to say? Thank you. Because we anticipated our music revenue to be this, but it was this for up to September. And up to September, we were under projections. Now Drake and Kanye are dropping music every week under our label, and now we are able to meet our revenue requirements. You know what that's going to mean? The stock price is going to go up. This is way bigger than two niggas who are mad at each other. Yeah, they're mad at each other, but if they're really that mad at each other, they don't have to be rapping about it. This is business. So that's why I tell y'all fans, stop thinking that this is so petty. Bro, if this was like so frivolous, like these niggas, like I'm telling you, you could ask Drake. Cause like, and I'm cool with Drake. I don't even, I post Drake's music the least. You know why? Bro, if you post a Drake unreleased song, I got strikes on my Twitch channel. Not from, you know how many unreleased songs I've posted on here, bro? You know how many unreleased music I've played on Twitch? Bro, the only time I ever get strikes, the strikes I got on this channel is from me playing Drake's music. You know why? Drake's going to make them $1 billion. They don't want Akademiks playing the leak. Are you fucking stupid? So even now, like, if they don't drop this song soon, I'll play it, but I'm going to delete the VOD. Because if I don't delete the VOD, they're going to get me. That's a fact. Like, I talked to Twitch. Like, Twitch is like, yo, we fuck with you, whatever, whatever. Yeah, you could hit us with the whatever Drake DM that we could try to blah, blah, blah. But, and by the way, this is bigger than Drake. I'm just trying to tell y'all what the facts of the matter is. There's too many fans that really think that what rap beef is at this level is just about ego. Yeah, they're playing some games, but you know who's playing the bigger game? Universal Music Group. They signed both of them. Just like I could tell y'all right now. Remember when 6ix9ine and what's that nigga name? Trippy would beef? Bro, they're signed to the fucking same label. Now, of course, they don't want nobody to die, and they're not involved in none of that. Like, that's what some people think. Some people think that they're setting up, like, gang shit. No, they don't want none of that. But they like confrontation and attention. They're like, do whatever the fuck y'all gonna do that's gonna bring us views. I talked to 6ix9ine and Trippy's label before, like, they didn't even realize that the beef was that deep. They told me this act. The greatest thing you could do, because I know you're cool with Trippy and 6ix9ine, get them to be cool enough that we could set up a tour. And I said to them, I said, bro, y'all don't know where this beef is at. Because if these niggas ever went on tour, they'd be shooting out and stabbing each other every night. Kill that business shit that you have for it. But that's what a label thinks. Any label thinks. You think Universal right now isn't thinking, yo, let's keep this Kanye shit going on? Bro, they're making millions and billions of dollars. They're about to enter the fourth quarter for the year. You think they're not just making a shit ton of money? That's why I look at it, I'm like, yo, some of y'all think y'all like Kanye so much you gotta hate Drake. Bro, at the end of the day, both of those people deal with Lucian Grange. Lucian Grange he's a CEO of Universal Music Group. And they have requirements. So what do you think you're really doing? If Kanye and Drake really wanted to kill each other, they wouldn't be rapping about each other. And I've heard about a lot of real shit that they wanted to do to each other. But when you hear it get to a rap or a rap beef or a song versus song, my nigga, Drake did try to do some real nigga shit and leak the song. And that's when Universal stopped it. Everybody who posted that song is getting a takedown. Universal pushed the button. It's not Consequence, not Kanye. Everybody got the song because Drake leaked it. They can't say nothing to Drake because Drake made them a lot of money. Oh, Drake leaked it? All right, fuck it. We're just going to put it out anyway. Bro, they're making a shit ton of money. So, like, I be looking at fans and I'm like, yo, I understand you like Drake and I understand you like Kanye. bro, they're running this shit to the bank. The next time Drake got to talk to Lucian, and by the way, he don't talk to Cash Money, he don't talk to Birdman, he don't got to talk to Lil Wayne for no fucking advance. He talked to Lucian Grainge, the head of Universal Music Group. Do you think? Go look at Kanye West, all his contracts. He didn't really have to talk to Def Jam either. He could talk directly to the nigga who owns Def Jam, or who's in control of the entity that owns Def Jam. Who owns Def Jam? Universal Music Group. Who is responsible for music that was coming out of Cash Money? Universal. Well, it gets routed through Republic. Universal. Bro, no matter what happens, as long as not one of these individuals die, that's the thing. Fulio and Young and Ace beefing, them niggas might actually see each other and shoot each other and die. And somebody's dead and that's some real shit. Bro, if like as much as Kanye and Drake, and by the way, they have a lot of money. So, if they really wanted to try to have an attempt at each other's life, they could, which would just be dumb. Y'all too rich, y'all too famous, y'all get locked up. Both y'all gonna get locked up. You're not gonna do it. So now y'all all rapping about some shit that y'all not gonna do. Y'all rapping about shit that y'all could do because y'all have a lot of money. And everybody who's profited, the people who profit, I'm telling you, there's no record label who gets less than 50%. Universal's getting at least 50% of everything that Kanye's earning, and at least 50% of everything Drake's earning. Why the fuck you actually think that they really give a fuck? They're cashing out and they don't gotta do nothing. These niggas have some ego shit between them. Okay, y'all both, like, we help y'all get in positions where y'all making 8 figures and y'all still beefing? Wait, why y'all beefing again? We don't even care. Just make sure y'all deliver records. I'm telling y'all the facts. You feel me? Somebody's consequence dropped. Somebody said I'm losing you. I'm sorry. And by the way, Tashawn, you're right. He says we know.
What up, you guys? It's Wolf Sage. Welcome to Daydream, where they dream, they drip, and when they drip, they create. It's all a process, you guys. Welcome back. We get into another video. Please like, subscribe, comment, leave all that good stuff in there. It really helps the algorithm. But yeah, we're getting right into it. We're talking about DJ Akademiks revealing the whole scheme behind Drake and the Kanye beef, or really the music marketing scheme that they've kind of gotten out of there. So if you looked at this clip, there's a lot of things that he's talked about in here. First of all, he begins it with the whole Consequence and Kanye, the whole Consequence diss that he made, and how Drake leaked that Consequence song the first day. Later that day at night, they went and posted it. But a lot of people thought that it was Kanye and Consequence that were posting it. Even me being a fan of the music industry and just like learning and watching and stuff, I'm like, there's a lot of stuff that if you guys just like listened and watched and just researched, it's real simple. So what he was saying in here was so right. Kanye and Drake, they can hate the shit out of each other. They can freaking wish each other to go to hell, do all that good stuff, but it's never going to turn into some real beef. That is the biggest thing that I think DJ Akademiks, through all his streams and all that stuff, all his Twitch streams and YouTube streams and all that stuff, like that's one of the biggest information that he's given to us, is that any of these dudes that are signed to these big labels, they are under control to that label, okay? They do not own their music, they may not own it completely, or they might own half of it, or they might own a quarter of it. But as we know in the music industry, that's just how they play. And it's going to change. It's going to change. As far as this whole marketing scheme and everything they have, he was right. Who runs Universal? Like he said, Lucian Grainge. And also, if you guys didn't know, Lucian Grainge's son is the owner of the label that signed Tekashi 6ix9ine. So all throughout that time where you saw 6ix9ine everywhere, when he first came out, you saw him here, you saw him there, you saw him all around the industry, it was because he had connections through the kid of the guy who runs the freaking music industry. Or really majority of it, because if you think about it, Universal owns like shit from Cash Money to Def Jam to RCA, Republic, all that. They own a big chunk of the music industry. And having someone like Drake and Kanye, like they have other big heavy artists, but when you think about who is hot right now, it is Drake and Kanye. Drake and Kanye West. Those two, even if they freaking dropped a blank CD. It's even if it won't even go number one, but I promise you, it will sell numbers. It will sell numbers. Just Kanye doing the whole Yeezus thing. He put a whole blank page, a whole blank cover, and it just went over. But it's very important that you guys get an understanding of this, because I do agree with him. There is structures to this. You're not, like he said, he got copyright strikes on a whole bunch of music that he played for Drake. When it comes to these other dudes though, when it comes to these other artists and all these other underground sort of like artists that are just trying to get their music heard, he's not going to get a copyright strike on that. Like no one's going to strike you and tell you to take your post down just because you're playing their music. No, they're going to want you to play it, because if I'm not famous, I want DJ Akademiks, I want The Breakfast Club, I want Hot 97, I want all y'all to be playing my song. Every podcast, I want all y'all to be playing my song. But when we're dealing with industry and the label is always going to be about money. They're always going to be about making a profit. It's a stock thing. It's a stockholder thing. If I'm Apple, if I'm Amazon, and I know everyone knows what Amazon is. If I can't deliver to my customers, if I can't make a profit, if I can't keep the business going and keep money generating, then what am I here for? Especially as a CEO, they always do that. They're like, hey, if you're not bringing any money into this company and learning how to, take advantage of all the stuff that's come from all this, there's nothing, we have no use for you. You're not bringing us anything. And someone like Drake is always going to bring you money. Every time he even says a syllable, he even sings, writes, do anything, it's going to bring money and attention. So for someone like Akademiks, they don't want him to, put the leak out there. They don't want him to ruin the surprise, because that's going to be a global surprise. When you think of the people that really care about what Akademiks is saying or what any of these, public figures are saying, they care about the biggest artists. If they had an unreleased Michael Jackson song or unreleased Prince song or freaking DMX, an unreleased DMX song, that is money in someone's pocket. That's why when you see when these rappers die and everything, their streams go up. Their money goes up, their stream goes up, they'll get all these followers. It's too late, but that's how it goes. Y'all think it's just some big crazy conspiracy and that, Drake and Kanye are just ready to jump at each other. They just ready to spin that block on each other. That's all y'all think is going on, but no, it's not. These dudes are multi-millionaires. Kanye is a billionaire. He is not doing anything that's going to compromise him or his family. Same for Drake. Drake is like, he's certified lover boy. You're not going to see a mugshot of Drake. You're not going to see him in some conspiracy of RICO charges. You're not going to see either of these dudes do that. And I think we need to understand how the music industry works, because for us to understand the music industry, I think it's going to help a lot of independent artists and a lot of people that are consuming music be able to have a better grasp. Instead of you wondering who is the gangster, who ain't the gangster, who really did this, who really did that, who's making more money off of this and that, instead of going through all that stuff, we need to be able to have clear, concise information that shows us the ins and outs. Luckily, we have people like DJ Akademiks that can say, hey, this is fake, this is real, this is what's going on, this is what's behind the scenes. I don't think what he was trying to say in this video was that, I can't play Drake's music, so I'm mad, I'm this and that. No, he's just saying that Drake is a high commodity. Drake is a big dog. Just the way they ain't, you'll never see the brand new Nikes. If someone had a picture of the brand new Nikes or brand new Jordans that came out, I promise you Nike or Jordan is going to erase it. They're gonna be like, nah, bro, I don't know what you talking about. We ain't got no shoe coming out. That ain't it. They gonna do all what they have to do to keep the profit, because once someone sees it and they don't pay for it, or they just like, I see it, now someone else can be able to create it. That's the whole point when we tell people about not sharing your ideas, not telling people your plans, or not having copyright own of your material, because someone else can be able to take that, someone else can get profit off of that, and even like take credit for that, especially in the music industry. So much money is being pulled and pushed and going and this and that way. It makes no sense, you guys. So I didn't really have that much to say for this, only that it is what it is. you guys, I really want you guys to take into account of this because, this marketing scheme is pretty great. Me as a label, I have two of the biggest artists in the world beefing with each other. And Akademiks even said that when it came to Trippy and 6ix9ine, they were beefing all the fucking time. They were like they were ready to kill each other. But the label, because the label doesn't get it, the label is only money hungry. They're not part of the culture. Most of them are just white and old and just, they're culture vultures. They don't understand how, people work and how society work. It's just money. So even if they're like, hey, you're beefing and you're beefing, but you guys are both millionaires? That's weird. That's how they see it. They're like, why wouldn't you guys come together and make money? And that's what a lot of us are kind of thinking. Imagine a Drake album produced by Kanye or a Kanye album written by Drake. Like we be going ballistic. We be going ballistic. That would be like Watch the Throne 2, Watch the Throne 3. That would be on some like whole nother entity stuff that's just like, you see these great artists, but it's just like they don't like each other. So me as a label, I'm just like, well, I'm of course going to make money off of this. You guys can go ahead and beef with each other. Y'all can hate each other as long as you're making songs and those songs are getting streamed and those streams are bringing in revenue that I can profit on, then why would I care? There's a whole process of things. Just like I said, daydream, they drip. When they drip, they create. It's all process. When daydream, they're making, when Kanye and Drake are daydreaming, they are in the process of making their art, making their music. When they drip, they are actually making the music. They are recording, they are putting it together, they are boxing it all up. They're making sure that it's presentable for us to be able to hear. They're mastering it. And then they create is when we get that we get the product. We get the music, we get the merch that costs $1,000 a shirt. We get all of that. That adds on to the experience and the storytelling. So for us to get a better understanding of how all that stuff works is only going to help us get better. It's only going to help all the independent artists, learn from the mistakes of past people, getting to that next level that you need to be able to accomplish your goals. And shout out to Akademiks. He is the biggest. He is one of the biggest creators that have shown that, hey, you can make a whole platform, have your fans be the ones that hold your shield, hold your back, have you, and you can be able to still make a profit. You don't have to sell your soul, sell yourself out, give away your intellectual property. There's no need for that. There really isn't. We have what it takes to be able to own stuff and be able to create generational wealth. That's why I'm always watching Earn Your Leisure. That's why I'm always looking at all these like hip hop podcasts and shows and all this stuff, because I want a better idea of how to be able to monetize my art. Whether it's through music or it is through art or it's through, whatever it is that I'm working on, I need to have all the information. So, if you can, please rewatch that clip. If you don't want to hear what I'm saying, rewatch that clip and just get everything out of there, because there are so many jewels in there. A lot of people, when they don't think about these labels, and the people like Lucian Grange who control and have all these artists under their belt, they could be able to do this, do that, and obviously kind of like, block certain things. We need to know who these people are. We need to know what these people are capable of. It's only going to help us, you guys. I only do this because I want you guys to have the access to the information. I want you guys to know something that maybe I didn't know, or maybe those people that I'm talking about in the clip didn't know. Maybe they'll see this and they'll be like, damn, like I didn't think about it that way. But we all got to talk about it. We all got to think about these things. So, I don't really have much else to say. Thank you guys for watching. This is Wolf Sage, aka Daydream Wolf. Please like, subscribe, comment, do all of that great stuff. It helps the algorithm. It helps me. It's what we need to be able to grow, you guys. I can't say it anymore, but thank you guys. Welcome to Daydream, where it's daydream, they drip, and when they drip, they create. It's all the process. You guys have a good night.